Good morning, guys. We're here at Millerton Lake. We're going to be doing Buzzard Roost Trail, which is one of these mountains right here to the left. It's a quick 1.2 mile hike, so like about just over half a mile to get to the top and then back down. It's an in and out trail. All trails is usually off, so just say about a mile and a half tops. Buzzard Roost picnic area. We're going to be doing the Buzzard Roost Trail, which is the trailhead's right behind that bush. I just blocked it right now. But it is about a mile hike, 1.2 miles. You climb up, get to the top about just over half a mile, then back down. And you got a little picnic area. So yeah, right now it's nice. The lake's all the way full. So before, I think last time I came here 4 years ago, no water right here. So completely different. So here's the start of the trailhead. You guys can pause it if you want to read it. And then a couple other signs right up here. So you do get some poison oaks here. I believe they said, I don't know, I'm pretty sure there's rattlesnakes, but I don't know if it's that time of the year. You do get mountain lions. Let me see, make sure the reflection's not in the way. If you guys do want to pause and read this, it is not 0.6 miles, 1.2 miles. So yeah, the beginning part, I remember this. It is quite a bit of climbing. Not too bad, but I mean, if you're not used to hiking, it is. And it's loose sand, so you gotta watch out. So the signs are all right there. We're starting our climb. If you hear me breathing, it's because it is quite a bit of climb from the first like quarter mile. I think it says it's about 500 feet of climbing, but that's all within half a mile. But it's nice once you get to the top, like the views are worth it. But it sucks, the sand's really loose right now. If you do come right now, I didn't bring my gaiters, so I'm probably gonna get a lot of these stems on my socks. The beginning part does suck. It is quite a bit of climbing. So I'm like all huffing and puffing, and I'm like out of it. But it does get a little bit easier. Trying to remember the trail without using the app. I usually bring my compression sleeves for my calves, and I didn't. So just got to deal with all these leg smackings. But the breeze feels so good. So when I came yesterday, like at 4:45 in the morning, I didn't know that you had to wait to open it up at 6. So I was trying to really get like a good sunrise. So the lake looks nice. The breeze feels amazing. That's why I wanted to come in the morning. Even though I'm tired, I was gonna do an evening hike, but it's gonna be like 95 today. I'm not trying to do it when it's hot. Especially, I think most of this is exposed because sunset's like on that side. But I have to deal with all these pokey stuff, but it should be fine. So I think this is one of the spots I took a photo of like 4 or 5 years ago. I'll see if I'm able to like put it in the video or whatnot. But the breeze feels so nice. Yesterday when I came, I wanted to beat the heat plus get a nice like really early morning sunrise. So I got here at 4:45. It was closed. So I'm like, you know, maybe I'll still do it today and do it in the evening, but it's gonna be hot. Right now it's so nice, it's probably like upper 50s. So just stood up all night. I know you do gotta cross a fence right up here. Trying to see, okay, where that little, if you can see it, there's like a little box fence up there. I think somewhere up there is where you cross this fence line and continue to climb up. Okay, I think it was up here. I remember, I think that's where we got confused because it does kind of look like a faded out trail, but you do turn left. these stems are like as tall as me, smacking me in my face. Okay, and then I remember this part. Okay, make sure I don't fall. Somewhere right here. You can see the lake. You might be able to see pincushion from here. Pretty sure from up there you can. So right here, it does get a little bit steeper. So I'm probably gonna be out of breath. I think somebody just came. I think they parked next to me. But on camera, if I'm able to zoom in, you can see Fresno skyline right there. So that's why I wanted to come really early in the morning so I could do like from that rock astrophotography shot, seeing all the city lights in the background, the lake, the stars and everything. But I know Pincushion is open, so thinking like in a week or two, try doing it at night at Pincushion. So I checked all trails. This is the end of the trail. Once you get to these rocks, pretty much exactly half a mile. So it's not a long hike, but it is quite a bit of climbing. Right now I'm not used to it, so I do get out of breath. But it's a beautiful view. You can hear all the birds, you can feel the breeze, especially if you come early morning like this. We're on our way back down. It was a quick, short hike. It was a lot shorter than I remembered from like 4 or 5 years ago. But it's worth it. It's a good little exercise. It is quite a bit of climbing in the beginning and then this last little section right here. But last time it felt a lot harder. Even though I'm like really not as in shape as I used to be, it still wasn't as hard as when I first did it like 5 years ago. But summertime, early morning is the best time. Feel the nice breeze, hear the birds and everything in the morning, just makes it feel so much worth it. So I just paused it really quick because it was a little steeper right there, loose sand. I just didn't want to fall with the camera in my hand. It was a lot quicker than I expected. I thought it was going to be like twice as long. It was literally half a mile just to get to the peak. But it's worth it. Like if you have small dogs or anything, and if you have like kids you want to bring on hikes for the first time, this is short, sweet, good little exercise. The only complaint, like I said, is how quick it was and these stems. Keep smacking my legs to get them on my socks, but it's fine. It's not too bad. In the beginning of the video, I was pretty out of breath. So, because it is quite a bit of climbing, even like last time I came. So I hope I don't sound too fat, because I sound like I'm fat right now. But man, these stems. If you come during the blossom seasons, there is a lot of flowers out here. Like it was real beautiful. Like when I did it and I took some photos. Right now it's just like completely opposite. This hike should be like less than 45 minutes. Maybe that. I just stood a little bit on the top, so it wasn't just like too quick. Since it's a really short trail, I'm trying to show more like just walking. What you guys will see if you guys end up deciding to do this trail. Usually I'll try to do more like little snippet shots here and there because it'll be more miles. But we're almost at the trailhead. Okay, so I had to pause it really quick. I had a couple of stems poking my ankle and my socks, so take those out. So yeah, that's, I'm sorry it's a quick hike. It was literally 1.2 miles, maybe. But that's Buzzard Roost Trail. The beginning is quite a bit of climbing. I don't know how I sound on video. I'm pretty sure I was heavy breathing, so sorry about that. But it was a quick, short hike, much needed. Feels great outside. It's located right here at Millerton Lake. If you go on the Madera side of Millerton Lake, let me try to squeeze out of here. And if you do have all trails, I mean, it will give you directions from the start. So yeah, sorry I've been away. I'm gonna try to do a couple more hikes. We do go camping this upcoming weekend near one of the lakes, so try to find a spot to hike around there. Thank God, no mountain lions. I'm like, please don't let me be alone up here. Get eaten. Okay, so that was the trail, guys. Really quick, 1.2 miles. It really felt so fast. So I try to show more of just walking more of the trail. Usually, like I said, I show more little small sections because it is more miles. But there is parking right here on the gravel. There is parking right behind here. There's a couple little picnic areas. Gates open at 6 a.m. So don't come before then like I did yesterday, and have some fun. It's quick, worth it hike. Great views, especially early morning, or if you want to come in the sunset, it will look just as nice.